In a quiet corner of the sprawling Las Vegas Convention Center, a petite device on display foreshadowed big waves coming in the world of wearable technology. The Smart Ring. As bulky smartwatches now adorn wrists everywhere, it was this tiny titanium band packed with advanced sensors that hinted at the next phase of our technological integration with the human body. While still in its early days, 2024 is shaping up to be a pivotal year for these unassuming devices worn seamlessly on our fingers. Through rapid innovation, expanding use cases, and increased industry investment, the stage appears set for smart rings to evolve from ambitious upstart to mainstream must-have. Tech giants like Samsung and Apple apparently preparing their own versions. It seems certain that smart rings are about to hit the mainstream. So why this form factor, and why now? Here, we'll explore what's driving interest in smart rings, what we can expect to see this year, and why 2024 seems primed as the year they take center stage in the wearables marketplace. The rise of smart rings. In recent years, smartwatches and other wrist-worn wearables have gotten smarter and more capable, but also larger, bulkier, and more conspicuous. Many now sport large, high-resolution displays requiring an equally sizable chassis. All that tech crammed into something on your wrist has trade-offs in terms of aesthetics and comfort. Meanwhile, the scaling down of technology has allowed all that sensor hardware and microelectronics to fit into much smaller packages. Rings now present a compelling form factor as wearables by maintaining functionality while eliminating bulk and maximizing discretion. Tech companies have recognized that consumers don't necessarily want their wearables to be noticed or draw attention. The trend is toward minimalist devices that recede into the background. Rings fit that brief perfectly. Packed with advanced sensors and AI-powered software, they track health metrics unobtrusively while looking like ordinary jewelry. We saw this coming in early iterations of smart ring tech, but it's now reaching more refined generations where the technology finally matches expectations. 2024 will be the breakout year as better design, smarter software, and added use cases take smart rings into the mainstream. Up to this point, smart rings were primarily put out by startups and lesser-known brands trying to carve out a niche in wearables. But when major consumer tech companies enter a new product segment, it signals that it's approaching critical mass appeal. Mainstream invasion. 2024 will see some of the biggest names in the industry releasing smart rings or at least seriously ramping up development on ring wearables. Most prominently, credible reports indicate that both Apple and Samsung plan to unveil smart ring devices this year. Samsung's Galaxy Ring in particular could be a game changer. Expanding its unified Galaxy ecosystem into rings makes perfect sense, letting users pair the device seamlessly with Galaxy phones, watches, buds, and more. Features may include health tracking, tap controls, tiny displays, and NFC payments. Of course, Apple won't cede this product segment to Samsung. Rumored patents point to the company experimenting with concepts like finger stroke tracking, haptic feedback gestures, scrolling inputs, and customizable touch interfaces. When applied through Apple's trademark design and engineering prowess, expect their version to make quite the splash. And it's not just these two titans prepping ring wearables. Others like Amazon, Meta, and Google are also rumored to have prototypes and development initiatives around smart rings underway. The sheer amount of investment in this one wearable niche signals a major moment on the horizon. Diverse use cases. The Movano EV Ring announced at CES specifically tracks women's health. Its open design adjusts to finger size changes while uniquely blending menstrual cycle tracking with general activity metrics, tailoring the hardware design, sensor array, data analysis, and accompanying app directly to female health makes it more usable out of the box. Lotus Smart Ring explores an entirely different use case as a smart home controller. It uses subtle gesture commands to adjust connected lighting, appliances, entertainment, and security devices through a compatible smart home platform. Again, zeroing in on a single appealing application for the ring form allows it to achieve something unique. Even Amazfit's fitness-first Helio Ring doubles down on sports performance tracking and recovery insights for elite athletes, rather than trying to measure everything under the sun. Its readiness score sums up how prepared the body is for further strain or activity, similar to top Garmin watches. These kinds of specific purposes will enable individual smart rings to outperform bulkier, multi-purpose wearables at those exact jobs. Specialized rings mean conveying more helpful guidance around singular health factors, better syncing appliances through intuitive gestures, more actionable training response data, or whatever else that ring may focus its sensors and software on. The power of AI. One reason earlier smart rings never took off was limited utility from basic software. They tracked some data, but didn't offer much actionable insight. Now, integration of artificial intelligence unlocks smarter, real-time guidance. Multiple new smart ring models make AI the centerpiece. Google's rumored ring wearable patent applications center heavily on implementing AI analysis. Samsung's Galaxy Ring will surely tap into AI software prowess, as seen in other Galaxy products. The same likely goes for Apple leveraging its bastion of machine learning talent. Specific to the market right now, the Movano EV Ring harnesses AI to contextualize its female health findings. Software algorithms enhance measurement accuracy while blending disparate data points into a cohesive picture. The ring then generates personalized health recommendations and takeaways unique to the individual. AI will grant smart rings abilities to learn and adapt on the fly. Beyond just registering raw data, it allows the devices to take that biosignal input and convert it into tailored, actionable directives. In effect, they become specialty medical advisors, fitness coaches, health consultants, and human behavior analysts wrapped around your finger. Sophisticated software stands to finally unleash the utility promised by the smart ring form factor. If previous models served as little more than pedometers for your finger, incoming versions powered by intelligence accomplish far more for users. AR or VR integration, another factor posed to expand capabilities and thus appeal of smart rings, is their intersection with augmented and virtual realities. As digital layers get overlaid onto real-world environments through heads-up displays, rings give users intuitive ways of interacting with those virtual elements. Companies recognize that wearing bulky AR or VR gloves or controllers defeats the purpose of seamless immersive experiences blending the digital and physical. Rings solve that by shrinking necessary hand inputs down to a single band around a finger. Gesture commands and haptic feedback through the ring then allow manipulating augmented objects or game elements when wearing AR or VR glasses. Some patent filings related to Apple's Smart Ring contain references to coordinating with heads-up displays and virtual screens. Samsung's Galaxy Ring could feasibly enable similar control mechanisms for AR experiences across Samsung devices. Plus, reports indicate Meta itself has a smart ring project in the works, likely with metaverse interactions in mind. As the embodiment of Web3 and internet-enabled spaces anchored to reality, the metaverse concept depends greatly on wearable interface devices. Smart rings appear uniquely suited for that role in terms of compact size and intuitive inputs. While still several years away from maturation, expect forward-thinking brands to lay the groundwork now for synergizing rings with augmented worlds. We have discussed a lot of tech now. Let's focus on enhanced aesthetics and fashion appeal. For a device category so predicated on subtlety and blending in, many existing smart rings leave something to be desired around design finesse. Clunky or plain aesthetics don't gel with motivations behind wearing one in the first place. Aesthetics and fashion. Thankfully, this is rapidly changing as better designers apply their talents for both form and function. Partnerships with jewelry companies allow incorporating smart technology into genuinely attractive accessories. Case in point is the Ringly brand, which leads the intersection of tech and fashion. Its array of smart ring models aims specifically at women and highlights appearance as much as functionality. Current collections infuse semi-precious stones, 18K gold plating, bold colors, and other stylistic flourishes. Expect even more imaginative design from bigger consumer tech names entering the fray. Known for premium build quality and elegant industrial aesthetic, Apple practically invented this concept of melding cutting-edge electronics with lust-worthy looks. Its eventual smart ring should similarly achieve elite fashion status while packing discreetly sophisticated tech. Samsung too will likely emphasize classy finishes like metal across colors and sleek silhouette, and brands outside core electronics like Titan Company and Fossil prove adept at embedding tech into fashionable wristwear and jewelry. More partnerships around smart rings seem inevitable as the category balloons. Of course, maximalist rings packing ostentatious visual flair directly counter the goal of shrinking wearable footprint. But just enough style without sacrificing discretion or comfort advances smart rings as fashion accessories rather than commodity gadgets. Celebrities. Celebrities are increasingly drawn to smart rings. Icons like Prince Harry, Will Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Jack Dorsey, Kim Kardashian, and Gwyneth Paltrow have embraced this minimalistic titanium ring, rivaling smartwatches. Personalization. Beyond core functionality, smart rings offer ample opportunities for personalization and custom-tailored experiences. As an intimate wearable handled often throughout the day, users will demand options to match rings to individual style. Bands can be swappable to suit outfit choices or just mood, with different colors and material finishes. Engraving and etching services will allow adding unique patterns, logos, and monograms. Display screens on some rings could feature customizable watch face designs similar to Apple Watch. Even the software interface and which metrics display get personalized for each user. Those focused on fitness see daily step counts front and center, while wellness users prioritize sleep and respiration data. Rings must morph to match whatever individuals want to track most or find helpful. Future smart rings will also integrate users' unique biometric data to provide hyper-custom guidance. Blood oxygen levels, glucose readings, or skin temperature gathered through sensors allow software to generate extremely tailored insights around health and performance. Rings essentially act as personalized medical assistants. Future trends. In terms of future trends, more specialized rings focused on unique use cases will emerge. We'll see models optimized specifically for new parents to track baby vitals and behavior patterns. Rings for users with chronic conditions will monitor symptoms and medication effectiveness. Others target peak performance for pro athletes or boost productivity through mental acuity tracking. Smart ring adoption will also spread to elder users requiring extra assistance while maintaining discrete wearability. Features like fall detection, medication reminders, and emergency alerts enable independent living. Rings also work for young children by embedding GPS locators for parents to track their location and activity. For enterprises, smart rings verify employee identities for access control and security. Controls for augmented reality systems also enable streamlined workflows and hands-free multitasking. Rings even quantify manufacturing productivity through minute hand motions and dexterity metrics. At the core, smart rings increase user self-awareness around personalized health, performance and behavior insights. Real-time visualization of personal metrics makes it easy to see how daily choices and routines impact the numbers. Rings keep users informed, focused, and accountable in pursuit of goals. As we wrap up this video, one thing is clear. Software and AI have an immense capacity to catalyze business growth. If exponential growth is your goal, we can help make it a reality. At Idea Usher, we lead the way, crafting impactful, user-centric apps. A pioneer in development, we merge tech with excellence, turning dreams into digital gold. Why choose Idea Usher? Our accomplishments speak louder than words, serving 1,000 plus clients worldwide, from startups to enterprises, 50 plus prestigious industry awards showcasing our commitment to excellence, a global footprint in 50 plus countries, including a name you might recognize, Gold's Gym, and many more. Embrace the limitless future with us, where innovation knows no bounds.